already. Wait, maybe it hasn't. It should be live. If someone wants to open Twitch real quick. I don't think you can
Opening
see
it.
any spoilers at the moment on screen.
How
I
is...
can hear.
Cool. All right. Well, then I'm just going to pop open Twitch to grab the chat. Wait, why am I echoing?
Jenny, if
that's
you
my
have
bad.
that.
My bad.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sorry. Did we kill that guy? I don't remember.
We did not. You did
Did
not.
we kill that guy? I don't remember.
You did not.
Set a timer for 5 minutes? 5 minutes. Not set a timer for my tea, I'm guessing.
Okay.
I don't see the homie though.
What homie?
I just see the heat.
Oh, you did kill the archer.
No, the guy who ran by.
Yeah, that was the archer. You killed him.
Oh, the archer. Okay.
I'm talking about Berserk C. You did not kill him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just tied him up and kicked his weapon across the floor.
After having a standoff with Arnold.
They both just fruitlessly batted at each other the entire fight.
A lot of swinging an axe back and forth.
Like a very like, wah, 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 wah.
It kept them busy.
Boys will be boys.
Okay. Suppose I could have opened everything by the time we went live, but you know, there's not viewers waiting. It's okay. Okay. So, when we left off, y'all had gathered the majority of the Dirty Dozen, with only Dirk staying behind to watch a few low HP enemies, and then y'all still have not you have not found Zerka, Esley, and Finks. Yes. Y'all do know that Zerka, Esley, and Finks were entering on the east side. And as we come back in, Call, can I get a perception check, please?
Yup. Mod 20.
Okay. Let me see if I can use the ability. Can you see that? The circle.
Do it again?
There?
Yes.
Okay, that corner. 20 is high enough to notice two things. First, no one else saw this. Second, you see a skeletal arm that disappears into a gray cloak, kind of reaching around that corner. You can't see the person around the corner, but you see that skeletal arm and cloak sleeve.
Even Jax can't see it?
Nope. He's not reacting in any way, at least.
Okay. Call's gonna call out, Jax, near you, we've got company.
Jax looks around, checks his corners and everything, weapon at the ready, and just kind of goes from at the ready to just looking a little more confused, and says, what?
Ghost hand. I don't know details. I only saw it for a second.
Okay. He's looking around. You just saw that arm kind of grabbing around the corner and then pull around out of you.
Okay. In that case, Call's going to cautiously make their way towards that corner, and is going to keep an eye out for traps. So I'm going to move the token, and since I said it, please stop me if there's anything
I will say there has been a lot of running done through these halls, as well as a couple explosions.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a perception check. Just to be honest.
16.
You see nothing that looks even remotely trappy.
Cool.
However, as you round that corner, the door that goes into the room that everyone came out of, which from looking at you can't quite see it on your
The door to the
screen.
south?
Yes, the door that Kayla, Jax, and Andy came through, as well as a couple of baddies. You can see that door standing open, and once again you can see that robed skeletal arm pull the door closed. And then as it closes, it shimmers a little bit and then is standing open again.
Okay. Call is going to just kind of thwack Jax in the chest for a second and be like, "Did you see that?"
He saw what you were doing as you came around, so he was also looking in that direction, and he goes, "See what?"
Shit. Call is, to their own detriment, a curious bastard. So they are going to say, "Have weapons at the ready," and make their way towards the door. They're going to be cautiously making their way towards the door, keeping an eye out for the traps, because I know we didn't trip that tripwire at least.
Correct, you did not. But you do know where it is.
Yes, but in case there's anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I do have to make an acrobatics check for the tripwire, don't I?
Yes. I'll go ahead and tell you the DC for this is 5.
Woohoo!
I think the lowest someone got was a 7.
Yeah, well, we're good. I rolled higher on the die even without my acrobatics.
Gotcha.
And when we get closer to the door, are the barrels suspicious?
Who are you? Who's coming with you?
Absolutely going.
Okay.
Henry's going.
Can y'all move yourselves along?
I don't want Call to go by themselves, so if no one is following Call, Henry's following Call.
I would assume Jax is coming because he's been most involved. But Henry, can you make that athletics check as you cross the tripwire?
I got a 10.
Cool.
I got a 9.
All right. Who has Jax?
I have Jax.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. We're good.
Right. You said you wanted to check out the barrel, correct?
Well, I wanted to just make sure there weren't any trappy things.
So go ahead and give me a perception check. Just you pointed it out specifically.
23.
You can see a faint line running from the tripwire to underneath that barrel.
Okay. So the barrels are tied to the tripwire. Okay. Paul is going to Paul's going to turn to Renan, Henry, and Jax and go, "Hey, do any of you know tell if something has magic? Because I don't know if that's a thing."
I have Detect Good and Evil.
Ren has Detect Magic.
I can detect the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet.
Undead might not be a bad idea. So both of those might not be a bad idea.
That is not behind total cover. So we would need to open the door.
The door is open.
Oh, the door is open. Okay.
Call saw it close, but then it shimmered and was open again.
Okay. I will use Divine Sense to see if there's anything undead, celestial, fiend with.
If the door is open, why is the room in total cover on Dungeon Fog?
Because I can't open the door in Dungeon Fog, so there has to be a character in that room to give vision.
Gotcha. Okay.
I wish I knew a way to do that because doors can be open, but I don't know how to do that in Dunderfog.
Ren wants to cast Detect Magic and be helpful.
Okay. So we're doing Detect Magic and Detect Good and Evil?
Divine Sense. but yeah.
Divine Sense.
Well, Detect Good and Evil, yeah.
Okay. Can you read me the exact text of Detect Good and Evil?
You can, until the end of your turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell, or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Okay. So by the text of that ability, you would need to be like in the doorway looking into the room.
Okay, that's what I figured. I think I'll tell the homies here what my sense can do, like how it works, and then say like, should I go and peek? I can go through and peek into the room.
Is there a duration on it?
Until the end of your next turn, so 6 seconds.
Okay, yeah. So that's something you need to do right when you can see.
Yeah.
And it takes an action.
Call's going to say, let's let Ren go first.
Okay.
Before you step through a potentially magical doorway.
Yeah. And detect magic is a minute or 10 minutes?
10 concentration.
Okay.
So yeah, Ren would like to go check out the door.
Okay. So as you cast it, the door, you can see an outline of the door as if it is closed. That is, what are the different kinds of magic again? 1 second. It is giving off, because you can tell the classification of the School of Magic. So yeah, it's illusion magic, which strikes you as a little odd that the closed door that you couldn't see shows up as illusion magic, but also it's not like vibrant, and it is slowly fading even as you're looking at it. It's still there, but it's slowly fading.
So the door's open, but there's an illusion that the door's closed?
Correct. But you can't see the illusion except with the spell up, where you can kind of see an outline of it.
Okay, so the door's effectively open.
Yes.
Okay.
And the door, the real door is not giving off anything. It's just this closed door that's giving off illusion magic.
Odd. Okay. I would like to look into the room.
Okay.
Can I put my little figure in there, but say I'm still standing outside the door?
You want to like put your hand through the illusory door?
Yeah.
I mean,
I was just going to look into the room. I was asking if I could put my figure in the room.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I heard finger. And I was like, I didn't quite understand that, but yeah. Nope. So as I said, it's a mostly transparent door, so you can see through. However, because you are looking through this ping of illusory magic, you're not certain if you can see anything else magical through it. Like, you're not sure if you're like being blocked by looking through this illusory door. Like, you can see the room, just not. You can't tell if there's anything magical in the room.
That feels like a trap.
Or it feels like someone really bad at illusion magic is just trying to keep an eye on the situation.
Maybe. Someone with a skeleton hand that only Call can see. Ren will step through the door.
Okay. As any part of your body touches the door, it fizzles. The illusory door, it fizzles and just goes away. It's like it was fading slowly, but as soon as you touch it, it like pops like a balloon, not a balloon, like a bubble.
Okay. I want to look around the room.
Have you played The Witcher 3?
Not yet.
Okay. Um, hmm. Have you played a game with a scent mechanic where you have to hold a button to see scent in the air?
No, but I've seen that one episode of Avatar: Last Airbender with the sheer shoe.
Kind of. Okay. So basically in any cartoon as well where there's like a pie on the counter and you can see the smell waves, you see illusory magic again just like slowly fading, going from the door to the barrel in that north collection, the farthest to the right barrel. Here, I'll ping it. This one. It kind of just travels to that barrel and then kind of hangs out for a second, and that's all you can see. That nothing else magical in the room is glowing. There's also a faint glow coming from inside the barrel.
Ren wants to investigate the barrel. He will update those following him that there is.
If Ren's going in, Call's going in as well.
Yeah, Henry is also going in. And I think Henry is going to detect good and evil.
And Call's going to flag to Jax to hang back and keep an eye on the door.
Ren is going to articulate that there is illusion magic coming from this barrel.
Should we, like, whisper to Jax, like, hey, go get everyone else?
I think Jax is going to step just a little bit far enough back to flag down one or two of the people and just kind of gesture.
Yeah, we'll say that everybody's moving. I'm not gonna start grabbing all of the tokens just yet, but we'll say that everyone is nearby. Should something happen, they are close enough to help.
I have a
that's
guess. I have a guess on what's happening. We'll find out if I'm right.
Okay.
So before Ren gets to the barrel, I do the detect good and evil.
Okay. You certainly don't detect anything actively in the room. There's this faint hint of undeath that is rapidly diffusing, even faster than this illusion magic is that Ren can see. There's this faint hint of undeath from next to the barrel. But like I said, it's going fast. Like even before your ability like runs out, which only lasts for 6 seconds, it's gone.
Ren wants to check the barrel for traps.
Okay, go ahead and give me a dexterity check. Are you looking at the barrel, or are you like touching and investigating for it?
Looking.
Okay,
looking first.
Then perception check rather than dexterity.
14.
Okay. Nothing obvious.
I want to poke the barrel.
It's wood.
Can I do like a religion or arcana check to see if I have any guesses about what's going on?
Go ahead and roll religion for me. Or I mean, roll whichever of those you would like to. Which one you're trying to gain insight into.
I think Henry would reach for religion because he knows more about that than just raw magic. But I got a 10.
I mean, the only thing that comes to mind is what you already know about undead. Like, I think that even with a 10, you get like, there's not a lot of undead that aren't rather powerful that could just disappear like that. So like, zombies don't go teleporting around.
Mm-hmm.
Ren wants to move the barrel.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Oh, nat 20.
Okay. Um, then
He sure moved that barrel.
no harm will come of this, but you tentatively go and like shove the barrel. It slides a little bit and tips over onto its side. Nothing happens. The lid kind of pops off and rolls off, but the way you pushed it, you're not looking into the barrel.
Can he turn it around and look in?
Um, Also, as it fell over, you heard just a little bit of jangling, very light. As you turn the barrel to look in, there are 2 iron rings, each about 3 inches across, inside the barrel.
Are they highlighted by any kind of magic?
Yes, they are. Sorry, I just need to, once again, I believe that will be... Let me check one thing real quick.
Didn't the light hands have like, was it Kina who had 2 rings when she was in danger?
You are correct. I believe she did.
It is divination magic. If you would like to roll an arcane check
Yes.
to identify what that could possibly be doing.
Mod 20.
You are able to gather, even without touching them, that with divination magic coming off of them, you can tell that these are used for sending some kind of message.
Ren doesn't like that. He's not going to touch them.
Are Call and Henry trying to get a look at this at all? Or are y'all just standing back?
Call has been kind of loosely holding their weapon at the ready, so just in case, so they're actually not once.
Okay.
All up in the business.
Yeah, Henry's kind of hovering, like looking around, like nervous about traps and ambushes, and like is not super paying attention. Like is looking what Ren's doing, but is more like alert.
Just for the heck of it, can the 2 of you give me perception checks?
Yeah.
Oh, this Christmas dice is going away.
23.
Okay.
Like 5 or something. Something bad. Not good.
Henry, you can kind of feel the nerves are getting to you.
A 6. So excuse me.
Henry kind of feels the nerves getting to him and like is kind of jumpy at every little sound, and therefore is having a hard time noticing anything that's actually happening. Call is keeping a cool head. This is what they've been trained to do. I see nothing dangerous in the room, and for that matter, hear nothing out of the ordinary.
Awesome. Okay.
Ren was, I think, about to do something.
Ren will point out to Call and Henry what is in the barrel, advising them not to touch it.
Okay.
But he'll tell them that it's divination magic on these 2 iron rings, probably enchanted to send some kind of message when they're activated somehow.
I think that sounds really familiar to Call.
Bronwyn is not Call right at this moment.
Sounds exactly like the rings that Kina had.
Okay, that is what I was thinking. Okay. Given that, does Call think it's at all dangerous to touch?
They didn't seem to do anything to Kina.
Okay. In that case, Call is gonna walk over and.
Sorry, 1 second. I need you got a mod 20 on your Arcana check, correct, Ren?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I apologize. I need to correct myself real quick. You sense something other than divination magic. You can also sense a It's difficult to quantify, but a very slow acting but rather powerful curse.
Oh,
I'll also advise Colin Henry that it looks like it's cursed.
what's
Okay.
cursed?
The
room?
rings.
Oh, the rings.
Call's going to stop walking towards them and is going to say, I really hope Kina's okay. And he's going to say, let's go. Like, they're going to square up like they're angry now.
All right.
Because Asher can't see, is there another door out of this room, or is it just this door that
There
they came in?
there is a door to the south. However, that is the door that the dozen came in.
Yeah, should we not go north again and to that east door to try and find Zerka and everybody?
Yes.
That is the way forward.
Let's do it. Okay. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't like another area that we could be ambushed or should explore or something. Cool. But good.
Okay. Boop. All right. And I'm going to have to do another acrobatics check. We good?
We good.
We good, 17.
Cool. All right. So I'm gonna say while y'all were busy with that, Arnold took Berserk C over to the other prisoners. Dirk is now watching 6 people, and is already back. So, how would y'all like to progress?
There are a fuck ton of us. So, we're going to have fun getting everyone through the doorway. Oh, God.
Do you want everyone to stack up on the doorway?
I
I feel like that would choke it, kind of.
Yeah, Call's gonna take a step back since they can do range damage, and it's just gonna essentially be like, I think that, the close range fighters should get closer to the door.
Okay. So we'll put
Henry will go first.
an Arnold next to him, but then he teleported.
Am I in front of the door, or is
You
Oh,
are
no,
in front of
no,
the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna put
as the tankiest boy here, I will go first. What do my people do again?
you
What kind
have
of attacks?
list.
Yeah, I got them up. I just
Okay.
need to remember what their main attacks are.
Okay. All right. You gonna open the door, or what? What's the plan?
Sorry.
Um,
Yeah, go for it. You go for it.
is it quiet in there?
You can make a perception check.
All right, I'm gonna make a perception check, and then can I also make a perception check as Arnold, who's closer to the door?
Sure.
Cool. All right, this is Call. That is a 27.
You're not hearing anything.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead since I already said I was gonna do it with Arnold and do it anyway. That would be a 16.
Okay. Nothing. There are no loud noises, and Call is fairly certain there's no quiet noises either, in the next room.
So they're all lying in wait. Okay. Either that or fighting's already over.
You walk in to find Zerka holding the heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Combat's over. Goodbye. All right. I think Call's gonna just kind of gesture.
All right, Henry's gonna if we're good, Henry's gonna like crack open the door and peek in.
Are you trying to be stealthy, or are you just going slowly?
I'm just going slowly.
Okay. You don't
Henry's
have to
like,
roll anything to go slowly. Go ahead and move yourself into the room so you can see.
okay.
Um, as the door opens, it creaks slightly, um, but you don't see anyone.
Okay. Then I'm gonna open it all the way and kind of look around for traps.
Perception check.
I can do this. I know how to see things. No, I don't. No, I don't. I've gotta. Let's see. What is this? How bad is this? A 5.
Um, Henry is still feeling pretty amped from the previous room.
Well,
He's
I
doing his
see nothing.
best. He's doing his best, but he's once again like every tiny creak in the boards is making him a little jumpy. Uh, but he does not see anything specific of concern.
All right. So because Henry feels very alert of his surroundings, he's like, all right, there's no traps here. He's not gonna say that out loud, but he's gonna like, okay. What do I see in the room with a 5 perception
Okay.
check and 12 passive perception?
Um, a stack of barrels in the south, a door directly across the room. And then to the north, there are a couple of barrels kind of just against the wall.
Okay. So I think like if I stepped into the room, I step back out of the room and kind of say quietly, I think. Like what I see, like it's an empty room, there are some barrels, and then there's another door directly across. Do we want to just go through?
Ren thinks we should keep going east so we can find Zerka and everybody.
Okay. All right. Henry walks straight across the room to the other door.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Does-
Everyone, I guess, is gonna file through.
Okay.
Can you help me move people?
Yeah, I'm grabbing people from the back and just bringing them into the room. Y'all can fine
Thanks.
tune if you want to.
Kind of moving the next people in line.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
All right, can Call go ahead and do a perception check once they're in the room?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll that.
That is 29.
29. Okay. You don't see anything trap looking. Stack of barrels in the south just looks piled haphazardly. You think that they might fall over. They're not very well stacked. You think that a bump could send some stuff rolling. And then to the north, between those two barrels, you can see kind of like a low, like hatch-like door.
Okay. Okay. Um, Carl is too on a mission to get distracted by the low door, so Carl's just gonna shrug to be like, I didn't see anything.
All right.
All right. If we're good to proceed, Henry's going to slowly open the next door.
As you try the handle, it is locked.
Paul, do you have thieves' tools? Does someone in the Dirty Dozen have
Does
sleight of
someone
hand
in the
thieves'
Oh
tools?
no!
Does someone in the party of spies have thieves' tools?
Yes. Yes. Call and Pim both do. That would be what? Sleight of hand, right?
I'm just
Call-
gonna, whether or not it says it on their sheet, every member of the dozen has thieves' tools.
Okay. Okay, well, Call's gonna go ahead and do it. So that would be a sleight of hand?
Yes.
That would be a 28.
Okay. You
And door opens.
We love Call.
picks go
Thank
in,
you, Call.
lock is done immediately. Like there, no trouble, no missed pins. Door unlocks.
I never take advantage of the fact that Call's sleight of hand is as strong as their perception.
You need to be pickpocketing more people.
I know. That's
See?
why I that like call place with
The coin.
knives.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like
If only
stim
still like
toy
have
with
a
their daggers.
coin or anything. Yeah. Always just flipping stuff.
Anyway.
All right.
Okay, door is unlocked. Do you open it?
Call yes.
Okay. Um,
Am I gonna pop through just to get
yeah, you can
visibility?
pop. You're still on this side of the door, but just so you can see the room.
Okay, cool.
More barrels and crates. If you'd like to give me a perception check.
Of course. That would be a 16.
Okay. You don't see anything immediately, but you can't see the entirety of the hallway because those barrels and crates.
All right, Call's gonna scoot up over here. No. And I have to remember I have to like move slowly because Dungeon Fog doesn't like it if I try to move too quick. All right, from right here, I'm gonna do another perception check.
Go for it.
That would be a 29.
Okay. Then you can see that.
All right. Call's gonna say another tripwire, or they're gonna like whisper another tripwire, and like gesture forward.
Just to be sure that you know you have the option. You can try to disarm traps.
Oh, that's right. I
If
keep
you
forgetting
want.
about that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay. That will be a sleight of hand check.
Cool.
I
That would
was
be a 27.
After a little bit of fiddling, the tripwire goes loose and is now just laying on the ground.
Perfect. Thank you. I had forgotten I could do that. All right. Call feels pretty confident in their most recent perception check, so they're gonna just wander straight through and get themselves in position for the next door.
All right. Let's get everybody in this room
Ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, 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 boop.
before the thing happens.
the thing. Yeah, that's cool. Thanks, DM.
You're welcome.
No, wait. Where did
Sorry.
I had Arnold?
Sorry.
I had Arnold where I wanted
Okay.
him.
Put your three characters exactly where you want them to be.
Okay.
I mean, so do we want Henry or Call to go first?
Not Call. Call does best ranged fighting. It'd be more useful to have Henry in front.
Okay.
At this point, the ground shakes slightly, and you hear a very loud rumble coming from the next room.
The East room?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
I think List wants to give some bardic inspiration real quick.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Reminder that Percy is also a bard.
And is Jax.
Yes. There are three of them.
As is Jax. Who's List getting Asher?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think List will give Call bardic inspiration. I think everyone's just feeling protective of Call right now. Oh, I can't mark it off on their sheet.
I marked one.
Oh, thank you.
Jax is gonna go ahead and do Arnold and Pym.
Okay.
Because they're a little squishier than we are.
And is Percy gonna do anybody?
Henry.
Okay.
Not Ren?
No, fuck that guy.
I think List is gonna give Ren bardic inspiration as well.
Percy's not the kind of guy to give bardic inspiration into the mirror.
Shut up!
Y'all.
Literally looks like the same character though.
To
One is
this
zoomed
day,
in.
no one has said it though.
Bronwyn and I talked about this the other day. I'm convinced that only Percy and Ren would be like, we don't look anything alike. What are you guys talking about? And everybody else would be like, oh no, they do. But the two of them would be like, at least Ren is like, we don't look anything alike. What are you talking about?
I said this in the chat, but we're watching Legend of Korra, and I'm just really channeling Bolin energy for Henry, and I really want him to just make like the himbo comment of like, well, yeah, of course, of course, like y'all look alike. Just some like dumb himbo, like completely socially inappropriate comment, but he doesn't see a problem with it. Not right now because we're busy, but I think it's gonna happen.
Oh my god.
It has to happen.
Poor Percy.
All right, we doing this?
Yep.
I'm doing this.
All right. I guess let's move everybody. I see at least
No,
Seymour.
everyone is where they are. There
Okay.
was just a loud rumble, kind of a crashing sound on the other side of the door. I need initiative from everyone.
Okay.
And then I will allow, because Henry is the one lined up at the door, I will allow him to open the door, but then he will act on his initiative.
Okay.
That is a 6 for Ren.
Sorry, I need to get the thing up.
Yeah, do you want to just call out names?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just gonna go top down, and I'll call. Okay, so Arnold.
Arnold got a 18.
And I'll just hope that I don't recall out anybody. Andy.
9.
Jax.
Jack's got a whole 6.
Call.
Call got 23.
Sorry, it jumps around on me.
You good?
List.
22.
Seymour. All right, everybody rolled 6 last time. You said 5?
5.
Henry.
18.
Jax got a 6, correct?
Yep.
Percy.
Percy got a 22, so I think we got to do a rollies. Or I can just roll again for him.
Let's get through it, and then we'll do rollies.
Cool.
Pim.
21.
Did I already ask for Ren's?
No, but he got 6.
Okay. Seymour.
You already asked for Seymour?
My bad. Kayla.
5.
All right. Okay. So if y'all would like to do rollies between List and Percy, you can.
Liz can go first.
Okay.
That's how it is in my program too. So
Perfect.
all right. Let me hop this up to the top real quick. Okay. So does Henry open the door?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Henry-
Does somebody have Estly?
No, we haven't found her yet.
But is someone going to be controlling her? Do y'all remember?
I have 3 NPCs. Do y'all each have 3 NPCs?
Yep.
I have 4.
I think you decided you were gonna do them then.
I might have said I was going to do. I know I was going to do Zerka.
I might have Estly.
I do not. I've gone through our text history and I only have Jax, Pim, and Arnold.
Okay. I think it
think
might
what
be that Bronwyn is the only one who had 3 because Bronwyn was a member of the dozen, and then I think the other 2 of you had 4. which means that I believe.
Oh yeah, I have a message that says, "Can I have Esley?" So
Yeah,
I'm
so you
assuming
have
that
Esley, and then Jenny has Finks. Can y'all go ahead and roll initiative for the two of them?
Yeah, let me pull open their page.
Fink's got a 17.
Okay, let's see if I can.
All right, Esley. I'm rolling initiative.
Yes.
Man, the freaking Christmas dice are. I'm never using them again. 7.
Okay. So once again, does Henry open the door? Or
I think when we hear the freaking shake, I go, "Do we want to ambush from here? Do we like what should we do?
okay,
Should we
so
get in there?"
we are in initiative. I'm giving
Okay.
Henry the opportunity to open the door before his turn in initiative. You don't have to take it if you don't want to. If you would rather, wait and be able to open it and move in.
I mean, we're all ready to go. So yeah, I think Henry opens the door
Okay.
and looks in.
All right.
He doesn't walk. He doesn't step in
Then
yet, but
I am
I'll
going
step in.
to enable sight on the members of the dozen that are in the room, and then y'all should be able to see.
Oh.
Um, so go ahead and move Henry back out of the door because that's where he is. You'll be able to see because I enabled sight on the other members.
Okay.
So y'all can see the rocks that kind of caved in from the roof. I think only Call would recognize the Keeper of Things, and Miss Erin. Or
Mm-hmm.
all of you know Miss Erin, but Keeper of Things, 2 ogres, and a bandit captain. And then I don't think that Asher can see this because of narrow screen, but Finks, Estley, and Zerka are all to the north. In the corner, there's a doorway that they came in.
So like we all came in at the same time, kind of thing.
They were inside. Something happened to make shake, and now there is rubble that comes in. There is now an open air hole to the like you can see sky. Well, you can't from where you are, but I guess y'all could probably like smell that it's not as musky and underground anymore. But this like the ceiling has collapsed in that area, and like the people in this room seem to be encountering each other.
Nice. I think Henry goes and
It is not your turn.
Not your
Sorry,
turn.
it is Zerka's turn.
okay.
Um, so, real quick. She is just going to immediately step to this ogre. And she has a tiny dice. Oh, that's a miss. That's also a miss. Might use different dice for her in the future. Swings with a rapier and a short sword, but nothing good comes of it.
Rip.
I think. Oh, it's actually just barely misses. And she kind of just curses and is at the ready. Actually, no, that's where she is. Next is Call.
Call has line of sight on um which one is the staff one?
Staff one?
Is that not a staff? Is that magic?
That is the Keeper of Things.
That's the keeper.
That got a little magic-y thing going on.
Call's gonna shoot the fucking keeper.
Okay.
Call is also going to go ahead and do insightful fighting.
Okay. That's a contested roll, right?
Yes, they use a deception check. I use insight. That did not do great. It's an 8.
They beat you.
Gotcha. Call is just too incensed. Well, in that case, I wasted my bonus action, so I can't do steady aim. Which is tragic. So it has to be just a flat attack and not an attack with advantage. Oh well. Alright, Call's gonna take the shot. That is a 16 to hit.
That's a miss.
Fuck.
And actually, as you remember, the Keeper of Things has like a cloak on, and one shoulder is like kind of hunched up. Their shoulders are not even. As the arrow approaches, it seems like the wind blows a gust of their cloak up, and the arrow vanishes into the cloak.
Ooh, don't like that. All right. Well, there's not much more Call can do. Not without. Well, I can. Yeah, I've already used my bonus action, so I don't want to have to run past that bandit captain. All right, end turn.
Okay. Next up is List.
Me, I'm List. Hello. List. Has a movement of 30 feet. So they come right next to Ren and are not able to. I think people can move through allies,
You can
right?
move through allies.
All right. I think I'm gonna dash action, but isn't gonna go inside yet because they squishy, but they want to be like close to the door and ready.
Sure.
To go in. Okay, and that's what they're gonna do.
Just trying to be a pro bono DM here. Since you already took the dash action, do you want to get to the south side of the door just so they are further out of the way so other people can get through?
Yes.
Okay. Next is Percy.
Percy wants to climb up on, let's see, 10, 15, 20. He wants to climb up on this explosive box so he can get a sight line.
Sounds great.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Cool.
What movement did it take you to get to the square?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, if that.
I'll call it difficult terrain to just get onto the box, which will bring it to the full 30. But he's up there with no checks required, and still has action and bonus action. Not pushing a button.
I'm sorry. Percy would like to shoot the bandit captain with his bow.
Fire away.
It feels wrong to use Ren's die for Percy. Oh, and this one was nice. That is a mod 20.
That'll hit.
Okay.
I'd be a little worried if it didn't hit the bandit captain.
That is 4 damage.
And so it is. Bonus action.
Wait a second. Let's do something fun. I've never seen this before. Percy has a bonus action feature called Unsettling Words. As a bonus action, you can expend one use of your Bardic Inspiration and choose one creature you can see within 60 feet. Roll the Bardic Inspiration die. The creature must subtract the number rolled from the next saving throw it makes before the start of your next turn. Actually, I don't want to do that quite yet.
I think you disappointed Ben.
I love because y'all have seen Percy doing his smooth things over. Let's get everybody feeling good talking. Y'all have not seen him do it the other way yet, which he
I
can.
do want to do that. I just want to make sure that somebody is going to try and do a saving.
It's on the next saving throw, right? Oh, before the start of your
next turn.
Yeah, so
So
maybe save it for a named character.
yeah, but that's there. So otherwise, pass turn.
Alrighty. Pim.
Okie doke. Pim is gonna use her. She has everything. And where the fuck? Oh, she's way in the back. Okay. If I put Pim here, which is 30 feet of movement, how good of a line of sight does she have with everything? Is she okay? Or
She's pretty good there.
okay.
So the way to determine line of sight is you pick a corner of the square that your character is on, and then you would draw a line to all
Yes.
four corners. Okay. So as long as you can do that, it's fine. So with her being there, she can see through the door perfectly to Bandit Captain C, and Miss Erin can't see either of the ogres, could see the Keeper of Things.
Okay. Okay. She's gonna use her short bow on Bandit Captain C.
Okay, go for it.
All right. That would be a mod 20 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. And that would be 6 damage.
Alrighty.
And she's gonna all of these tabs. I keep opening the wrong person's character sheet for a second.
I have like 14 character sheets open right now.
Oh, well, then I guess I better not complain then.
No,
All right.
I'm just saying I feel that.
End turn.
Okay. Arnold.
Oh, and it's me again. Okay. Arnold is up by the fucking door. He's gonna go he's gonna go boop, boop, boop. So he's out of the door, and he is going to boop and attack the ogre.
Okay. Give it a roll.
Okay, let's hope you're rolling better than last time, buddy boy.
Larger target.
All right, that was a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, he is holding his battle axe. He does. I do the D10 right now, right? Because he's not holding it. He's
two-handed.
Yeah, he is.
Two-handed biggerness.
So yeah, okay. Where the fuck? There you are. That would be 9 damage.
Okay.
All right. And
Ogre takes it and doesn't seem to fucking care.
ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Yep, that's it.
Alrighty. Henry Silverhammer.
Whole naming it. Is Henry in trouble?
I mean, look in the room.
All right. I think Henry is going to kind of just come in here, get out of the way, and but also be like out of the way of the door, but be central target. And even though he's within melee of Bandit Captain C, he's gonna cast Sacred Flame because I feel like he probably is less dexterous than he is armored. So, dexterity saving throw 14 on Bandit Captain C, please.
Okay. Dex save 14, you said?
Correct.
He fails.
Amazing. He does 5 points of damage. Radiant damage, if that does anything.
This is just a guy.
Just a guy.
He doesn't have any vulnerabilities to specific damages.
People that are nearby me get buffs. Sorry, let me remember what it is.
I know they get a bonus to their saving throws. +3, I believe, at the moment.
Or a protection. So yeah, everybody within 10 feet of me. Yeah, sorry, I'll look that up. I think it's resistance to spell damage and also +3 to all saving throws if you're within 10 feet. But let me just verify that. We can. Oh, sorry. Let me finish my turn, and then I'll look into that. Actions. I already used my actions. I can't do that, but I probably will want to later. Okay, that I'll end my turn there.
Okay. With that, it will be. Oh, I suppose I should name these guys. Just so we can keep track. First, this one is going to step to Henry. Okay. And he is going to swing with his great club. Does an 8 hit Henry?
No.
All right. That's that.
Okay, yeah. What I said earlier was correct. If you're within 10 feet of me, resistance to spell damage, and you get a +3 to all saving throws.
And B is going to swing for Arnold. That is a 22 to hit.
God damn it. Yep.
That'll be. Oof. I gotta stop rolling good on my damage dice. 17 damage to Arnold.
Arnold looks bad.
Oh no.
1 hit, Arnold looks bad.
I'm nervous about this fight, guys.
With that, it is Fink's turn.
Okay, thanks. 1 second. Finks has no ranged weapons equipped, unless you count the daggers.
Throwing dagger. I did kind of imagine him throwing daggers, but that do what you want to do strategically.
I think this looks cool. I think Finks is going to stay out of range of the big terrifying ogres and is going to throw a knife at A. So let's throw a dagger at A. That is an 18.
That will hit.
Okie dokie. And damage is 1d4 plus 3.
Don't forget sneak attack.
So that is 7. Don't forget sneak attack.
2d6.
So that is 7 and how much is sneak attack damage again?
2d6, I believe.
2d6. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so that is 17 damage
Nice.
from one throwing dagger.
God
That's our
damn.
little guy. I've been
That's-
so excited to see
That's
our
the
little
same
guy.
amount of damage that Arnold just took to the face.
Yeah. Vengeance for Arnold. And I believe that was an action. I don't know if he can do a. Let's see.
I will just remind that being hidden does give you advantage on your next attack.
Yes, and I think that is exactly what Finks wants to do. He wants to run over here and hide.
That was
as
Zerka.
a-
Finks
That was
is in the-
Zerka.
Yeah, Finks is up at the top.
This is
Right.
little baby. That's right, because this is the baby face one.
Hmm.
Okay.
His
Perfect.
blue eyes.
His big blue eyes.
His big blue, real smart looking eyes.
He's real pretty. He's just adorable. So he's going to use his cunning action to hide, and that is his turn.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
That is a 25.
Oh
Very
wow.
nice. And with that,
Still within range of Call's passive perception though.
let me.
One day I want one of the dozen to try hiding something. I like hiding from Call and just it not work.
Call pulls a Trent.
Yeah.
Miss Erin is going to move to flank Henry. And get ready for monk shit. So. Does a 14 hit?
No.
How about a 26?
Yes.
She has a quarterstaff out that takes first a miss and then a hit for 12 damage. And then she is going to does she not have with that hit, she is going to attempt to stun you. DC 16 Constitution saving throw, please.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. I have like resistances and stuff. Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
So that's an 11.
On the dice?
No. 7 plus plus 4 for my constitution is 11.
So your modifiers are including your
Yeah.
aura.
But I'm
So
looking at my defenses. I'm just seeing if there's anything. What does she use to stun me with?
bludgeoning damage. I mean, it's a monk ability to stun
Okay.
you.
Okay. All right. I'm stunned.
Okay.
So what does that mean?
You cannot take actions or move. I put the S on there just to show that you are stunned. Yeah, let me read. I'll get the actual thing up real quick. Sorry. Stun.
How dare you?
Stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, can only speak falteringly, and the creature automatically fails strength or dexterity saving throws. And attack rolls against you have advantage. Which I just remembered she has advantage on you because she is flanking. But after that, you are stunned. She is going to use Flurry of Blows to take 2 more strikes. That's a miss. And that's also a miss. She... Oh, well, no, sorry. That was the first attack. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Okay. So she hits you with her staff and stuns you, and then just kind of swing. I guess what's happening is she is using parts of her body, because these are unarmed strikes. She is just hitting your armor in a way that doesn't affect you, because it would not make sense for her to stun you to where you can't move and then whiff entirely, swinging her fists at you. And then that's everything she can do. So she is going to pass turn. And now it is Andy's turn.
That is me.
Mhm.
Sorry. I don't call him Andy. In my head, his name is not
Andarion.
Andy. His head is Andarion, and
It's funny because everywhere that I have his name written, it's Andarion, but I almost exclusively call him Andy.
Yeah. Okay. So he has Dread Ambusher, which means that for his first turn of any combat, he has plus 10 to walking speed, and then he gets a bonus attack. So he's gonna shoot his longbow twice, is what my goal is, and he wants to hit a named character, so either Miss Erin or how I'm saying in the game, he's gonna walk till he can see someone that looks important. So but still bow attacks. I don't really want him in the room.
Here, I'm gonna put him right there. He
Okay,
can see he can see both Miss Erin and the Keeper of Things from there.
Okay. And I'm not trying to metagame. I'm trying to just ask, could I notice if the Keeper of Things looks like a frail looking person?
The Keeper of Things has been described to Andarion, and also he knows what they did to Call.
Mm-hmm.
I would believe it is my understanding, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong here, that y'all place most blame on the Keeper, followed shortly by Erin.
Okay.
That being said, you have not seen the Keeper do anything yet, and they look slightly physically misformed.
Okay. I'm gonna try to shoot the Keeper.
Sure.
Killer.
Does a 17 hit?
I believe that just hits. Give me 1 second. It does. Yes.
Okay.
Wait, didn't I roll a 17?
You rolled a 16.
No, I rolled a 16. Yep. Okay.
So then that means that a 23 also hits.
Yes.
Okay, so both of my attacks hit. And so longbow, so that's 2d8. 8 plus 4 is 12. Plus 3 is 15. Plus 3 is 18. 18 points of damage to the keeper.
Okay. The first arrow hits and seems to find flesh. The keeper reacts heavily and kind of cries out. The second arrow strikes, and something in their shoulders goes weird, and it. Remember, this is under a cloak, but their body seems to contort some, and they crumble to the ground. And he is a ways away.
But he's an elf.
But there's a lot of stuff going on.
But he's an elf. What does elf I see?
My brand.
What is Andarin's passive perception?
14.
Yeah. He sees the keeper go down after 2 arrows.
Can I make a perception check because I just shot this guy and I'm focusing on him?
Not for free.
Okay. All right. I don't think I have any bonus action. Nope. And he can see Miss Erin from here too, right?
He can.
Okay. So he's just gonna stay here. This feels like a good place to post up for the moment.
Okay.
All right, and my turn.
Sorry, 1 second. You know what? I believe that you did Dread Ambusher correct. I don't need to go read it.
Yeah, I was like, can I use it on a ranged weapon? But it does not say.
Yeah,
it says
you
one
definitely
additional weapon attack. So
yeah, you definitely can use it on a ranged weapon. I was thinking that it might do more, like extra damage.
Oh no, dealing an extra 1d8 damage are the weapons. Yeah, so I actually do. Thank you.
So you get 2 attacks and it deals an extra d8, or is it one attack that deals the extra d8?
You can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action, dealing an extra 1d8 damage.
Okay.
That sounds like the extra
so go ahead and
D8
roll that d8 then for me.
Awesome. Because I took that as, you use a d8 as the damage, but no, I think it is an extra d8. So that's an extra 5 damage.
Okay. All right. With that, it is Bandit Captain C's turn. He is giddy to try and attack someone who is stunned.
Coward?
These are literally gangsters.
That doesn't mean that they're completely dishonorable. Henry doesn't assume that of anyone.
Henry is stunned.
He's stunned by the dishonor.
By how bad these guys are at hitting him.
So that is a 19 to hit.
Yes, that is.
That is 10 to hit.
Nope.
Wait, hang on. Okay. And then that is a 14 to hit. Okay.
Nope.
So just one?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have a d6.
If this was going to happen to anyone, I'm glad it was Henry.
I kind of wanted to just show off dope monk shit, so I almost had Miss Erin just run into the room with everyone. But then I was like, no, she wouldn't just run into being surrounded by a dozen people.
She's not Ren. Yeah.
She could get there without provoking an opportunity attack from Henry, is why I was going to show it off.
Amazing.
Whole fucking 1 on the damage die, so that's 4 slashing damage to Henry. Does he have resistance to slashing? And I think it's piercing.
And it's piercing.
Yeah.
You said 4, right? Okay.
Yes, I did.
I'm gonna just double check that it's piercing. But yeah, you can continue with piercing it is.
And it is Estly's turn.
I am Esley. Hello.
Correct.
Okay. So she is a rogue, but the only weapons that she has are daggers. I'm just verifying. Is that correct?
Let me double check she doesn't have something else in her inventory. Only daggers. She does have a third dagger
Okay.
for throwing purposes, if you would like.
All right. So I think the best option for her is poison spray.
She's a rogue. Sneak attack.
Okay. Where is she?
She is up to the north.
Okay. I'm gonna move Henry up there so I can see her.
Sure.
Ah, there she is. Okay. And her walking speed is 30. Okay, I think she's gonna try to sneak here. Or am I blocking things if I do that?
No.
Okay.
So you're gonna go there and then hide?
Yeah, go there and hide.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Henry? Here, I think. Yeah. Okay. Stealth check for Miss Esley. The 21.
Okay. Feels pretty good about it.
And then I'm going to try to attack. I think I'm going to try to attack. Miss Erin?
You can see everyone with her.
Okay. I think she's going to. Well, I mean, she's too far away. But. Because dagger, not bow. Dagger is 20 to 60.
Yeah, it's
So I'm
20.
going to try to hit B, this ogre B with the dagger.
You are technically in melee if you don't want to throw it there.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll do that. Try to do stabby stab.
Okay. And
Yeah,
also
yeah.
being in melee. No, you already used your bonus action. Never mind.
Okay. So then to throw a dagger, it is.
You're in melee, so you're not throwing.
I'm not to stab.
But it's the same roll.
But yeah. 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
And this is B, correct?
Yeah. And then that's for sneak attack. I just get to add an extra 2d6. Two ones on the d6 is cool. And 2 on the die, so that's 4 plus 3. 7 damage to B.
Okay, 7 damage to B. I totally forgot that B was in melee with Zerka and left, so I'm doing her opportunity attack real quick. She hit, and then it is a D8. No. And she did a whole 12 damage to him.
Nice.
Good girl.
Okay.
And then 7 for Esley, right?
Yes, I took care of that first.
All right.
Okay. Henry is stunned. Esley and Finks are hiding. Arnold is on the other side of an ogre. So I think the only person actually seeing this right now is Zerka. The cloak on the ground around Miss Erin is, or not Miss Erin, sorry, around the Keeper of Things is, it looks like it is laying on top of a liquid that is boiling. But that is all that happens. Wait, no. That's not.
So they failed a saving throw? That's what I'm hoping that means.
No. means that, gosh, everything with advantage. But I think we're going to do the one of those. Henry does a 23 hit.
Yes.
Okay. That'll be... Ooh. Please. 14 slashing damage as a gray-skinned arm lashes out from the Keeper of Things' roiling body, and fingers with long, jagged nails like claws scratch from basically your calf up to your hip.
Ooh.
And
Interesting.
on the next go around, I will... Hang on to me. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I might just have to do something different. It's fine. There we go. Sorry. Where are we? Nope, nope. It is Jack's turn.
All right. Jax is gonna right here and is going to upcast Dissonant Whispers on Miss Erin.
Okay. What is that saving throw?
Wisdom.
Okay. Nat 20 on the die.
Fuck. Well, in that case, she still takes 2d6 damage.
Okay. Is it 2d6 halved?
No, that is halved.
Okay.
Nice.
I suppose that works, isn't it?
Because that's why, yeah,
Yeah.
it would be 4d6 otherwise.
Mhm.
That is still 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
Yes. And
Because Jax just attacked Miss Erin, I think he would have noticed her recoil as the arm struck Henry.
oh,
Interesting.
okay. Well, damn. He's gonna keep an eye on that.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Miss Erin, when the arm struck Henry and clawed him, Miss Erin like recoiled from it, like it spooked her.
Excellent. Okay. And fuck. Jax cannot see Arnold to heal him, so end turn.
And that was a second level spell.
Yes.
Okay. Next should be Ren.
So Ben,
Uh-huh.
you know how we talked about Ren learning a spell spontaneously?
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Okay, so first I want to use my funky new thing called Hound of Ill Omen. So that's a bonus action. It costs me three sorcery points, so I'll spend those. Hound of Ill Omen. It appears in an unoccupied space of my choosing within 30 feet of its target. I pick a target for this thing, and the Keeper's cool and funky fresh and all, but Ren blames Erin for all of the decisions for everything that has gone wrong this whole time. So Ren personally doesn't like Erin.
Okay.
So Aaron, 5. You know what? Here, I don't know if I can. The space just to the left of Aaron, if I could have a fucked up direwolf token
How's that
put
one?
there. Huh?
Can you see the one that I just put? I just tried to put one.
I can't see.
I don't see it.
Give me a moment.
But it is considered a monstrosity. It is a modified direwolf.
How about now? Is it there? It looks like it's a...
No.
What?
As long as you promise it's right next to Miss Aaron, then
It is on the tile to the left of her. I don't know why you can't see it.
Cool.
Like, I put it right there.
I roll initiative for it. That is a 9 plus 2, so 11. If we can insert it in the initiative tracker.
Okay. What is its max HP?
Max HP is... Direwolf is 37. Let me look at this thing. Direwolf stats. The following changes. Okay. So direwolf stats, so 37 HP plus half my sorcerer level.
Ooh.
So I guess rounding down would be extra 3.
So 40.
Okay, so yeah, 40 HP.
And then can I get its AC and speed?
Yes. Its AC is 14. Its speed is 50 feet. If you want, I can send you the link for the thing.
I think I got it. I think
Okay,
I
cool.
think I have it. Like, you'll keep the stats for it and everything. Like any stats that it needs to roll, but I've got its AC and HP and speed, and it's in the initiative order, so we're good.
Okay. So, hound size medium. It can move through other creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain. The hound takes 5 force damage if it ends its turn inside an object. At the start of its turn, the hound automatically knows its target's location. If the target was hidden, it is no longer hidden from the hound. Blah, blah, blah. Roll initiative for it. On its turn, it can only move toward the target by the most direct route, and it can only use its action to attack its target. The hound can make opportunity attacks, but only against its target. Additionally, while the hound is within 5 feet of the target has disadvantage on saving throws against any spell you cast. The hound disappears if it is reduced to 0 hit points, if its target is reduced to 0 hit points, or after 5 minutes.
Okay.
So, she has disadvantage on the spell I just learned, and I would like to cast my first 4th level spell. Let's do Blight.
Yay!
So she has disadvantage on that con save.
Fairly certain a nat 1 will fail.
Okay, so that's 8d8 damage.
Oh, that's a couple.
This is the power of love, baby!
This is the power of blind anger.
Can you do me a favor and just move Ren 1 tile down so that he can actually see Miss Aaron as he does this?
Yes, that was what I meant to do. I'm so sorry. I was so excited.
Blight does extra damage if it's like a plant, right?
If it's a plant, Blight... a plant creature automatically fails the save. Alternatively, target a non-magical plant that isn't a creature, such as a tree or shrub. It doesn't make a save, it simply withers and dies.
Okay, cool.
So if it's just a plant, this kills it.
Miss Aaron is not just a plant.
Are you sure about that?
Rather sure.
Okay, I only
Plants
have
and
so many.
changelings, not the same thing.
So the first half is 14, 20, 25 for the first half. And then 35, 39, 45 damage.
Oh, dear God.
Miss Erin went from just slightly hurt to, oh dear God, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Okay.
Totally just
And
What do you
also,
get it, Red?
for cosmetic reasons, I don't imagine Blight is a very pretty spell.
Do you want to describe what it looks like?
please do.
It has a withering effect. I kind of, not that I want to make Ben do more work, but I kind of like all the work that Ben was putting in, like towards the beginning of the campaign with the Blight going on.
Mm.
It looks like that.
Do you mind if I put a little spin?
Please do.
Okay. So I'm going to. I think that Ren has a lot of experience with specifically the Shadow Blight, the Death, as it was called. He has had some specific effect done on him from that. I'm going to say that this spell manifests as the Death. It is not going to change the text of the spell in any way. This is just flavor. But I'm going to say that Ren extends his hand to cast this on Miss Erin, and that black, inky substance that y'all are so familiar with doesn't come from his hand, but seems to rise from the floor in a line as if a wave along the ground, and then splashes around Miss Erin as if she was waist deep in the surf and a wave crashed on her. Her skin becomes slightly emaciated and veins go dark, and she is coughing out a black ichor as after hitting her, that blackness just fades into the ground.
Oh my God.
I have been waiting so long to do that. I am so happy. Okay, pass turn.
Yep. Miss Erin.
Can still nobody see this hound that I added?
Nope.
Okay. Darn. The icon is actually really cool. Oh well. I know it's there, and it's an initiative, so we won't forget about it. It is now Kayla's turn.
Kayla is going to, and I believe Cheek goes on her turn too. Oh, buddy. Okay, she has a
Big crossbow.
heavy crossbow. If she can, 5, 15, 25, 30. If she can get there, she wants to shoot Ben at Captain C with her crossbow.
Go for it.
Okie dokie. That is an 18 plus numbers.
That'll hit.
Okay. And so that is 1d10 plus 2 damage. That is 10 damage.
All right. Cheek.
Cheek is gonna. He is a mastiff. And he gets fast boy points. So 5, 10,
Boy points.
25, 35, 40, 45, 50. Does he get 50 or 40? Let me see.
$40.
40. Then he cannot get there that fast. Well, anyway, he will dash and get here and just be a good boy.
Shit,
But-
I didn't realize. If Cheek lands a bite, the target goes prone.
He's a big dog.
He's a big old dog. He's a good boy.
He is. But I think if he dashes, he can't use his
Correct.
Yeah, so he's good. Done.
Alrighty. Seymour.
Seymour is short, so he can't really get into the action. So he's gonna dash and hang out here, and so then on his next turn he can hop out and stabby stab.
Okay.
So that's all he's got.
And with that, it is back to the top of initiative with Zerka.
Seems fitting that Zerka would be so high in the initiative order.
24. Yeah, I think she wants to get rid of the two big guys that are blocking the door. So she's going to come in and rapier on B. Flanking with Arnold if she's there, so I'm going to move her there. That's a hit. 14 with plus numbers. And then that will be sneak attack.
Can someone move a Dungeon Fog figure right real quick? Because I don't think mine is up to date.
Oh, are we? It might be freaking out. I think we should save and re-bring this in.
Yeah, because for me, Cheek is still way out of.
Yeah. So I'm gonna save it, leave, and then come back. If y'all keep your thing up, y'all might just hop immediately back in.
Okay, I'll leave it up then.
I refreshed, and I'm Henry S. It just has my name.
I do like that you had to emphasize which Henry you are.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I'm the
you're
one
a kid in class.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Henry S. That's Henry R.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Get over here.
It's funny because as like silver hammers, that metaphor just extends. Perfect.
I think I need to be let back in.
Yes, I still have to click y'all all in. It's just your little icon is sitting there hopping for me. Okay.
Up.
This is call. Move all tokens. Sign. Technical difficulties music playing in the background.
Little game helpful hints are playing right now.
Okay. Are you all in with your character? It looks like you are to
Yes,
me.
and I see the hound.
Yes.
Yes.
And that is a cool hound.
That's just
I'm gonna
that.
refresh. Let me in again.
Okay.
See, okay, now I see it.
Okay. That's just base Dungeon Fog.
He's
That's
a
an
cool
awesome
mofo.
looking hound. Let me see if I
love
can.
him.
I'm actually gonna try to. Can
I can't make sense of the hound in my brain.
I can't either.
Flavor text, I think he looks like a wolfhound in game.
You mean like I wrote when we described what our characters would look like when they were higher levels a long time ago?
Is that what you wrote? Did you write something in that vein? Did you write something referencing wolfhounds?
I did.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
in the same thing where I wrote that Ren would no longer wear his gloves, and you were like, "That's never gonna happen." And how long has it been since Ren wore his gloves?
You're right. It's been a minute.
Okay.
In his cold hands.
Is Ren wearing the ring?
Oh, that's right. He does still wear the gloves a lot of the time, but he's wearing the ring a lot of the time.
To kind of bring Oliver with him to experience the world? Yeah. Is he letting Oliver experience this moment?
Yeah.
Oliver's been pretty chill recently. He might have something to say about the blight appearing as the death later, but for now he's staying quiet. Ren's busy. Okay. Where were we? Zerka moved up. stabbed that guy, and gets these plus this. So that's 10, 19 plus 5, 24 damage on B, who is now looking bloodied. And then, just for the heck of it, is going to also swing the short sword, also at advantage. And that'll be a hit. It's a d6. Yes. So for another 7 damage. And now Ogre B is looking on death's door. Call.
All right. Call is Call is tired of being in the hallway and is going to risk the opportunity attack and bonus action dash. Yeah.
See, y'all make fun of me for that.
But this
For
is
what?
1, not 3.
You know, that's fair.
Does a 15 hit your armor class?
No.
Alright, then Bandit Captain Seed takes a swing but misses as you run by.
Perfect. And Call is going to go ahead and roll to... wait. What does Call say with the lump on the floor that is the keeper?
So the cloak that, again, you saw, like, take in one of your arrows, is just, like, on the ground. Imagine, like, a vat of just boiling stuff. The surface of that, but under the cloak. So the cloak is kind of popping and bubbling. There's no, like, liquid pop, but it looks like the cloak is on top of boiling liquid.
Call doesn't like that.
And also, I will say, like, the cloak is flat on the ground with the popping and boiling. It's not like on a pile of something. It's like flat on the ground.
Okay. Call does not like that, but there's nothing they can do about it now. All right. Call's going to go ahead and shoot at Miss Erin.
Okay.
That would be a 26 to hit,
That will hit.
and I get sneak attack damage. Um, um, that would be 21 damage.
Okay. She is going to deflect missiles.
Okay.
Okay, so she cannot reduce the damage to 0. She just reduces it by 13. So what was the total you rolled?
Well, now I'm trying to remember.
It was 20-something.
Yes.
26.
Was it 26?
No, I don't think it was 26. I think it was... I'm trying to remember if it was 21 or 23.
We'll go with 23.
Thank you. So 10 damage now?
Yep.
Fucker.
So... Okay, and it's... Alright. Because she doesn't reduce it to 0, she can't throw it back. But also it doesn't cost a key point.
Okay. Well, and unfortunately, Call is not high enough in fighter to have action surge, so they can't be like, man, fuck you, I'm gonna do it again. So, Call's gonna go ahead and enter.
Alright. List's turn.
All right. So because we respect spears in this household, I can attack Bandit Captain C from here, right?
Correct.
Okay. Sorry, there's just so many special rules on her spear because I'm also using Dex. I just always like to verify. Okay. So they stabby stab Bandit Captain C. That's gonna be gonna use. Oh, okay, I forgot. Let's see what spells does this have? Healing word. Okay, I think I'll use healing word instead of attacking because I think they're like, I'm gonna go attack homie, and then sees Arnold and is like, oh no,
Healing
no.
word's a bonus action, so you can both attack
Oh,
and cast it.
Great. Okay, I love that. Okay.
They do only have one second level spell slot left. That's all they
Yeah, but I think we're gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
So cast healing word on Arnold. That's 2d4 plus 3. And I'm gonna use this guy. 4 and 1, so 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 points for Arnold.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you for saying something.
Arnold needed to be bitten by 3 rats.
Oh no. Oh
3
no.
rats.
Now he
3
can
rats.
survive many more rats.
Now he can survive 8 more rats.
So barring the Rat King, hopefully he's fine. Okay, that was List's last spell. Well used. Okay, so they're gonna use their spear to stab Bandit Captain C. So they have +4 to hit. Okay. Does a 16 hit?
I believe it does. Yes, it does.
Okay. And so then that's a D8 plus 2? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The whole 1 on the die. So 3 damage.
All right. And I believe that's all for them.
It's all for them.
Do they want to step out of the doorway?
Yeah. So they step back.
Okay. Percy.
Percy is going to do pretty much exactly what Liz just did, but in reverse. We're going to shoot Bandit Captain Z with that short bow. No, we're not. That was a nat 1. But we are going to hop down here to see Arnold and do another healing word.
Okay.
And what do you know? That was another 7 damage.
Damage.
Health points.
7
HP.
rats emerge.
7 rats.
And that was a first level?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. That's it for Percy?
That's it for Percy.
Pim.
All right. Pim is. Where is she? There she is. Okay. Pim is going to. Pim is short and scrappy and tired of not being where the action is. So she is going to 10, 15, 20. 25. And since she's got everything fucking equipped, is going to double daggers on
She is also flanking with Arnold for bandit captaincy.
excellent. So advantage or just
Yes,
sneak attack?
advantage.
Advantage.
Advantage and
Yeah.
sneak attack.
Yes. Okay. So she's gonna double daggers. So dagger 1 would be that's only a 15 to hit, even with advantage.
On bandit captain,
Yep.
I think that is a hit.
Cool. Okay. So sneak attack would be an extra 2d6 plus she gets a d4 for the dagger. I have to remember that Pim's sneak attack is different from Call's.
It did. Oh, different amount of dice.
Yeah, different amount of dice. That is 12 damage on the first dagger.
Okay. I will also remind you that she has Fury of the Small. She has 1 use left where she can just add 2 damage.
Yes.
Not
yet.
Not yet? Okay.
And offhand attack, that would be an 18 to hit, so that would be, yes, and that one is just the straight 1d4 plus 3.
No modifier.
Or not plus 3, just 1d4. So that would be an extra 2 damage.
There you go. Bandit Captain is looking bloodied.
Excellent. She is going to what did that, was that 20 movement? I think that was 20 movement. She is going to stay where she is, I think.
Alrighty.
Or no, bonus action disengage, and she's gonna step a little bit out of the way.
Cool. Arnold.
Arnold, who is much happier to be alive right now, just things are better, is not happy at his current situation, and who's looking more like Bandit Captaincy is looking bloody. Those ogres haven't been doing shit, haven't been taking shit, have they?
Zerka took a hunk out of Ogre B. He is on Death's Door.
He's on Death's Door?
Yes. And also you would have advantage because of both Esli and Zerka.
Yeah, I would have to take an opportunity attack from Bandit Captain C.
Nope, B is a large creature, so he's got a corner on him.
Okay, it's hard to tell. Arnold is like, Ogre B is not in my screen.
Yeah, they're... And also the ogres don't take up the full 4 squares.
Call up just to see what's happening. There we go. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright. Arnold's gonna go ahead and try to get Ogre B through Death's Door. With minimal luck.
Remember advantage.
Yeah.
Flanking advantage.
That did not help. That was a lower roll. So, no, that was a whole 11.
You're not going to believe this. That hits.
Oh my god.
They are large and wearing loincloths.
That is fair. Okay. So that would be 8 damage.
How does Arnold want to do this?
Woo!
Excellent. Okay. Arnold, who looks like he is fighting unconsciousness, suddenly just kind of stands up a bit straighter, like he just kind of got splashed with cold water, and kind of readjusts his grip on his battle axe, and just kind of tilts his neck just a little bit, and then just swings for all he's fucking worth, dead into the center of his torso.
The ogre takes the axe into the side and surprisingly shifts with it, even with its mass, and crumples down to the side and stops moving.
Good job, Arnold.
Good job, Arnold.
Henry.
Am I unstunned?
No, you will lose the stunned condition when on the beginning of Aaron's turn.
Okay, so I can't do anything?
You can stutter words.
Mm-hmm. Henry would stutter, "Why are you doing this?" to Miss Erin.
Miss Erin is currently very preoccupied with keeping her insides where they're supposed to be, and does not respond. Ogre A just saw his brother die, and is going to turn on Arnold with his club.
I respect this.
Club.
Does not have advantage. And whiffs it hard. A 9 does not hit Arnold.
No.
And Finks.
That's me! Okay, Finks is going to, be sneaky and go over that terrain and here and sneak attack him with a rapier.
Okay. So he doesn't have anything to hide from, but he is flanking, so gets advantage anyway.
Okay.
Can you flank with a stunned character? I don't think you can flank with a stunned character. If you move down and to the right, yes.
Yeah, so I'm flanking with Arnold here. And okay, that is an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
And that is a 1d8 plus 3, so that is 10 damage. Oh, sneak attack, I'm sorry. So 10 plus 9. 19 damage.
Nice. And with that, Ogre A is on death's door.
And Finks is going to bravely stay here to give Arnold flanking advantage.
All right.
What a brave boy.
Finks is a brave boy.
I think, yeah, okay. Shapes, circle. What is 15? Can you just be kind to me, please? Okay.
Me every time you roll your dice.
That's not what I wanted. That happens
Darkness?
as Aaron casts darkness. And they are going to, you don't have that. They are going to cast it on their staff, so it's going to, the darkness is going to stay with them.
That's cool.
Yeah, okay. And then, so that, I believe, just happens. Well, it costs an action. And then they are going to use a key point for Step of the Wind, and they're going to move here in a magical ring of darkness. The Hound could make an opportunity attack, but it would be at disadvantage because magical darkness.
I
Wait,
think
no.
it's gonna.
Sorry, Step of the Wind is a disengage. I'm sorry. It does not.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So she goes there. Actually, she's gonna be up here.
And is the stun at the end of her turn?
So
My
you
stun
are
ends?
unstunned. You are no longer stunned. At
But I
the
can't do
start
an
of her turn.
AOO.
But because she disengaged, you don't get.
Oh, disengaged. Yeah, sorry.
And that should remove your little S. But yeah, she is
He's
over
standing
there
there.
in darkness. And then that was her action and bonus action and movement. Yeah, so next is the Hound's turn.
So, rules is written. On its turn, it can move only towards its target by the most direct route.
Mm-hmm.
And it can use its action only to attack its target. So, magical darkness or no, also it being a, like, Hound of Darkness or whatever the hell. Let's see. It 50 feet. 10, 20.
So going straight towards her, it would
Yes.
go through the threatened area of the ogre.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like invisible. Everyone can see it, right?
Correct.
Okay, so the ogre
So it
will
be
take
taking
an AOO on it. I think that's going to hit. That is
I think its AC is 14.
That's a 20.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So 2d8. 11 damage.
Okay.
That. Okay. So yeah, you move all the way and make an attack at disadvantage. Button. I can't hear you. You're not pressing your button.
Sorry. So we were at 40 health, so we took 11 damage, so we're at 29. Okay. So a attack at disadvantage. Both dice got 15. So that is a mod 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. That is 2d6 plus 3 piercing damage. That is 9 piercing damage, and if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 13 strength save, throw, or be knocked prone.
It fails.
Okay.
What is the when does it disappear? What makes it go away?
The Hound disappears if it is reduced to 0 hit points, if its target is reduced to 0 hit points, or after 5 minutes.
Okay. So this is interesting because what just happened in darkness and no one can see into it. However, I would say the back half of the Hound would have been out of the magical darkness. But as a flavor thing, just because I think it'll be cool, the Hound leaps into the darkness, and you hear the sounds of a hound ravaging a person, and then the sound just goes quiet.
Fuck. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Does the darkness go away too?
You know what? I need to check one thing.
Cause it'd be cool if like sounds, fighting, and then just the darkness just dissipates and
Fuck
Aaron's
it.
on the
Yep.
ground.
No, it's concentration, and you can't hold concentration unconscious. So the darkness does disappear. I because she cast it on her staff, I kind of wanted it to hang around because I thought it would be
Mm.
cool. But yeah,
Mm.
so the sounds stop, and then the darkness drops, and you can see Miss Erin laying on the ground, unconscious.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Jenny, you
That
did it.
was good.
Good dog.
It's a good boy.
I like Houndeville Omen.
He's a good boy.
It's fucking terrifying.
It is, and it's awesome. Okay.
All right. With that, it is Andarian's turn.
Thank you. Sorry, I was prepping for Esley. And Darion is gonna shoot Bandit. No. What's going on with the Keeper of Things?
Bubbling.
They're just a cloak on the ground.
Yeah, it is a cloak flat on the ground, but it is bubbling.
And Darion's gonna shoot the ground.
Go for it.
Gonna shoot.
Go for it.
Go for it.
It is at disadvantage because this would be considered a prone creature,
Oh,
and you are
okay.
using a ranged attack. So if you would like to do that, you can.
I'm gonna.
He would know that.
Oh, advantage you said?
Disadvantage because it is a prone creature and you are making a ranged weapon attack.
Oh, okay. I'm still gonna go.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit?
At disadvantage?
At disadvantage.
Damn. You know what? It'll be a cool fucking reveal.
I really like Andarion. This is he's got fun stuff.
Why is it big now?
Why is it big now?
So the arrow hits the cloak and drags it off. They don't look exactly like that. Let me see if I can.
They're not one of the Percy Wren triplets anymore?
No. Can I? Sorry. One moment, please.
I apologize to Ren.
Are you just so pleased with yourself?
I am. But I apologize to Ren for comparing him to that thing.
Can I do this?
Apologize to Percy.
It looks like that.
Wikia, no cookie.
Oh, I love these things.
Oh, it hasn't loaded for me.
Oh, ew.
I'm gonna refresh.
On Discord. On Discord.
Oh, on Discord. Well,
Sorry.
fuck, I already refreshed. I didn't get the notification. Okay. Oh, shit.
You goosey.
Sorry for everybody at home. I don't have an easy way to show that on the stream. Yeah, I have no idea how to show that to the stream.
Isn't that
if you were to Google the name Annis Hag, you would see what it is. Okay. So that is what is revealed on the ground. Or again, it's kind of in a puddle right now, bubbling. Although at this point, I will say it is starting to rise from the ground.
Can I roll damage?
Sure. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's an 11. 11 damage.
Okay. Alrighty. So, movement bonus action.
Cure Wounds is a touch spell. I think he's gonna move a little bit closer. But no, that's all.
So, Andarion, with a rather amazing shot, from through a doorway behind people, fires an arrow that catches a cloak laying on the ground and drags it off. We like cool shots. All right.
Yes, we do.
Is that it for Andarion?
Yes, it is.
Bandit Captain C's turn.
And
Bandit Captain C saw the arrow coming, thought it was aimed for him, and so kind of tried to jump out of the way and saw what happened and what is now rising from the ground. And
And provokes 2 opportunity attacks as he tries to run away.
manages to not pee himself. And is going to wildly swing his scimitar to... He is trying to go through Arnold and Cheek to get away. So he is going to make he makes 3 attacks. Wait, it's the dagger. 1 on each, and the dagger on Andy. He's going to miss with his dagger, but he is going to land a scimitar hit on Andy with a...
Arnold?
Arnold with a 22, and also Cheek with a 21. Arnold will take 7 damage, and Cheek will take 5.
Gotcha.
And...
Cheek is down.
Oh
Cheek,
no.
Cheek, what?
Baby.
Mastiff's only. Wait.
Mastiff has 5 hit points. That is correct. Cheek is down.
Mastiff has 5 hit points.
Mr. Baby.
Unless something in Kayla's thing gives him more.
Let me... Can you look at her sheet for that?
Looking, sorry.
Yeah, no. Take your time. I'm just gonna keep going, and if you find something, let me know. It is Esley's turn.
That's me.
I can't.
Okay, let me see where she... Okay. 10, 15, 20.
I will point out for whoever controls Kayla, she cannot see the hag, and did see the bandit attack Cheek.
Okay. Also, I found this. Its hit point maximum equals the hit point number in its stat block, or 4 times your ranger level, whichever is higher. Her ranger level times 4 is 12, so Cheek is okay, actually.
All right, Cheek is still up, and the bandit captain could not run by, which, if he had, Arnold would have gotten an AOL. But anyway, Esley's turn.
Doesn't Henry get an AOO because he stepped out of Henry's threatened area?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
He does not give a fuck about threatened areas. He is just trying to fucking leave.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And then does a...
You only get 1 attack on an
13
AOL.
hit?
Only 1
Okay,
attack
yeah,
on
sorry.
an AOL.
Okay, sorry. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. 1d8 plus 3. A d8 is this guy. 6 damage.
Okay. All right, now it is Esley's turn.
I'm trying to decide what to say, but I'm thinking she's gonna cast suggestion on the hag.
Okay.
But I'm trying to think of what to say because she was gonna say do something to Miss Erin, but then the hound got Miss Erin. She's gonna say, you look rather tired. Do you want to just lay down and take a rest and go to sleep?
Let me read suggestion real quick.
That has to be sound like a reasonable request.
All right, so we have a wisdom saving throw. Okay. Okay. So wisdom saving throw. Let's see if what happens first. Oof, that's not good.
DC 14.
Yep, and that's. Hang on, let me make sure. She's not immune to anything. Yeah, no, that's a 9. So the suggestion is, why don't you lay down and take a rest?
Why don't you go to sleep?
Okay. Once more, I'm gonna. Concentration up to 8 hours. Can't do any obviously harmful effects. Okay. I mean, she fails. It fails. They fail. Which is crazy because its turn is next. As the bonus action, further movement.
Bonus action hide? No. I think.
Or she can bonus action dash as a rogue, if that is something you want to do.
I think she's gonna dash up here. Do you get sorry, higher? I can't see. Remove it. Do you get advantage if you climb up here?
So
she wants to throw daggers with sneak attack next round.
She could get height advantage. It is difficult terrain to get up there, so it's double movement.
She was 20 here, then 25, 30, 35, 40. 45. Yeah, so she has enough movement to get up there.
Yeah. You want to put Henry back where he was?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I am so sorry. I have to go to the restroom. I will be right back.
How dare you?
Ren just fucked up Miss Erin real good.
I know.
That was so good.
It was really cool.
Between Blight and the Hound, I absolutely got her.
I know. Does Ren feel deeply satisfied for being the one who managed to do all that goddamn damage to Miss Erin?
I think so. He doesn't know yet. He can't see through the wall. So he doesn't know what's going on with her. I have been so excited to do that for months, okay?
You have been.
Like, probably over a year I've wanted to do that. I have been waiting to do that.
You told me about that at the bachelor party, so it's been over a year.
Yeah.
Because you would have had the plan before that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What did I tell you about?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought I heard you say he told me about that at the time.
No. Jen told me about being excited about to learn a spell, Blight or Blink or one of the other ones.
Yeah, there was Blink, Banishment, Dimension Door, but no, we went with Blight.
In that moment, there was no other option besides Blight.
Okay. Man, is there not even like,
Did I just mess up your plans?
I mean, you did fuck up my plans.
With my
Absolutely.
second level spell?
It is up to 8 hours. Damn. Um,
So this hag has to sleep for 8 hours?
Isn't it or until they take damage?
yeah. If you or any of your companions damage a target, the spell ends. Um,
And Esley yell, "Don't shoot at the thing!" as she runs back up the
The
hill.
thing.
um, absolutely she can. It's just crazy to me that it is able to do like that. Like that is removing
A little OP.
someone from the fight. Um, and I'm surprised that the hag does not have immunity to being charmed. That is
Yeah,
just
that
surprising
is
to
the
me.
part that was surprising me.
Yeah.
Like it's a fae, like um, and it doesn't have any legendary resistances or anything. Um, so yeah, I guess that happens. I mean, it's crazy to me that I was not able to find something to get her out of that, but I guess. Um, I mean, the closest thing I have to saying no, that doesn't happen is that it's not really formed yet, but still, like, it was there. You could cast a spell on it. It
I
was
love
aware
this.
enough to attack Henry, so like,
Yeah.
uh, so yeah, it fully emerges from the ground, but does not get up, and instead pillows its head on its enormously long and ungangly and terrifying-looking arms, and attempts to go to sleep. Um,
Don't you think she looks a bit tired? Because this is Doctor Who.
Doctor, what?
Amazing.
That's the Prime Minister of England right there. Don't you think she looks a bit tired?
Okay.
That's what
Uh,
I was channeling with Esley just then.
it is now Jack's turn.
All right. Jax. Jax is gonna. Where did? There. That's what happened. Um, is Bandit Captain C still running?
Um, he couldn't get any further than what he got to, but he does not look interested in the fight. He looks like he is trying to get away from the hag. Although maybe on his next turn something else will happen when he notices that it is just laying down to go to sleep.
Hmm. I don't think Jax is in a particularly forgiving mood. Jax is gonna do first level Dissonant Whispers.
All right. On Bandit Captain C.
Yep. It is a Wisdom save.
Alrighty.
DC 14.
That is a 20.
Damn, okay. So in that case, he will take a 1d6 damage. There's a whole 2.
He does take it.
He does take that whole 2 of damage.
And honestly, now he looks like he's on death's door.
Ah, get fucked. Okay. And Jack is uh Jax is gonna peek in over here, see that Henry ain't looking that hot, and is going to use healing word on Henry, which I believe puts him at only one first level spell slot left. Okay,
Correct.
cool. That will be 1d plus. That would be 7 HP back to Henry.
Thank you.
All right. Jax is gonna scoot back to. I said, was it this? I'm gonna say it was that. End turn.
All right. Ren.
So Ren's not feeling very forgiving either, but he also, like, there was a call for, like, don't attack something, so Ren is like, are we stopping fighting now? What's going on? So this might be a little weird because in, the format of turns, technically everyone is taking their, 6 seconds at the same time and everything. Ren wants to Looney Tunes this, and he just wants to stick his leg out and trip the bandit captain as he's running into the room, if that's possible.
Okay, so we'll
If he's running into the room.
We will. So he is trying to run straight away from the hag, which would have been between Arnold and Cheek, but couldn't get past them. Like he was just like swinging his scimitar wildly to try and get through them.
Okay.
But again, we don't know if he's going to keep running now that the hag just laid down a triangle of sleep. So
Okay.
if you, I would call that holding your action to make a shove attack to try and make him go prone. If that's what you would like to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what we'll do. Then it is Kayla's turn.
Oh, man.
It is Kayla's turn, and that guy cut her dog. You're not pushing your button. We can't hear you.
It is Kayla's turn, and that guy did cut her dog. So yeah, she's not as okay with that. She's going to shoot him in the face.
Shoot him in the face.
That is a 19 plus what the numbers. So let's see, Kayla's sheet. Okay, so it's a 25 to hit, and then that is a d10. So that is 2 plus 2 is 4 damage.
Alrighty. And after Kayla is Seymour. I think Seymour is Asher's, so
Correct.
we'll just need to wait a moment. I can't believe that fucking suggestion can tell someone to take a nap. That is a good use of that spell. Like, there's nothing in this spell that says that you can't do that, and that's fucking ridiculous.
I'm glad you're proud of your spouse.
Thanks. All right. Seymour is going to
Okay.
dab. Look at the prince. Oh my goodness.
That's he's
look
so
at the
happy.
boy. He's so good. Such a good boy. He is going to. Sorry, is Seymour stepping here and stabbing Bandit Cap? Is that ruining any plans? Is that doing anything?
Ren is planning to trip Bandit Cap and see if he runs through the door. That's the only.
Can I stab him from here?
Yes.
I'm gonna
You can
stab
peek
him.
around the door and give him a shank.
Okay. +4. Okay. Nat 20.
Sneak attack as well, so that's 4d6 from sneak attack plus whatever the weapon damage is. I don't think Ren's going to be able to trip this guy.
That's a d8 plus 2. And then do I double the d8 as well?
2d8, 4d6, and then just the one modifier.
Mm-hmm. So that can hit.
Can't really.
Plus 2. I'm gonna get all these other dice right. 6, 12, 22, 32, 34 points of damage.
He's super dead.
Dear Lord. Talk about overkill.
That was a lot.
I suppose it makes sense that Seymour is like hiding in the corner here. He's looking at the hag and trying to run away, and Seymour just like reaches around and stabs him in the neck, and he drops.
That sounds like Seymour, honestly.
Yeah. This unassuming, kind of normal looking guy, and then just
And
deadly.
somehow doesn't get a drop of blood on him.
Yeah.
I wanted
Not
you
hurt
only
at all.
purring and making biscuits.
Oh.
Good boy.
Good boy. Happy boy.
He loves you.
Zerka is going to step in here, and now Ogre is surrounded. Man, I'm about to fuck up my own shit even further.
Do it.
But, I mean, Zerka is absolutely just going to tear into this guy. That's a nat 1. Good thing she had advantage. That was a 2.
Guys, you're not fucking up your shit.
Second hand attack. Okay, that'll be a hit. Yeah, so that'll be a hit. So that's, I believe, 5d6 because it's Zerka. Yes.
Because it's.
Well, Zerka is higher level than the rest of the dozen, obviously.
Yeah.
And therefore gets more dice for sneak attack.
I didn't hear those dice.
A little low.
I'll take the baby.
Baby boy.
It's a baby.
12, but
He's so
oh
sweet.
my gosh.
Okay.
Only
no.
12 damage. Because no modifier being the second attack. It is now Call's turn.
Okay. Call is gonna go ahead and shoot.
I'm assuming for the
And-
ogre.
Yeah. I think this is an instance of meets it, beats it. I rolled dummy low. I got an 11.
That is a hit.
Yep. And since this guy be hella surrounded, I do get sneak attack damage.
He's also super fucked up.
Perfect. That would be 19 damage.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Hell yeah. I want him to be distracted by all of the people surrounding him, and all of a sudden, completely unbeknownst to him, arrow through the eye.
Yep, he was rapidly turning around trying to fend off all 4 of the people surrounding him, and catches that arrow in the eye and drops dead. The hag, I mean, it's List's turn. The hag is on the ground trying to take a nap.
Do we fall out of initiative?
That depends on what y'all want to do. Because if y'all are choosing to not attack her, not attack the hag, then yes, you would fall out of initiative, and as long as Esli maintains concentration for the next 8 hours, she sleeps for the next 8 hours.
I don't like the idea of her coming back for us.
No, I don't think we should, leave. But, 8 hours is plenty of time to get back to the castle or send a message. Henry has send a message to Barnabas and say, we've got big O magical person here. We could call in the cavalry here. Cavalry? Cavalry?
There's
We
also
always call in
15 of you right here.
Yeah.
We are the cavalry.
There is
Okay.
literally so many of you that y'all cannot fit everyone in an adjacent square.
Okay, we're just gonna fuck her up.
I mean, you could form a circle and just start kicking her. Like that is an option. But it's up to what you want to do. I will. So okay, let's go through this round of initiative and say what people are doing. So, what is List doing right here in this last round of initiative?
I mean, I think List would come out to see what's going on because List can't see and be like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. So, coming into the room, I will point out Aaron is on the ground unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
And then the hag looks like it's peacefully about to go to sleep.
I think List would go to like try to tie up Aaron, be one of many to go over to tie up Miss Aaron.
Okay. We don't need to go through initiative. Just
okay.
Move the characters where you want them to be, and tell me what's happening.
Percy wants to do a cure wounds on Henry.
Oh,
Go for it.
Thank you.
That is 10 points for Henry.
Thank you so much. And then I'm also going to use the rest of my lay on hands pool on Henry. Just get him up. He has a couple healing spells. Alright. Does anybody else need healing?
I think y'all made it through that relatively unscathed.
Pretty much.
I was like thinking this was going to be a TPK. I came in this was like, we're all going to die. But yeah, no, all my characters are good except for Henry's about half health now. But he's doing okay.
Y'all dropped a second level spell put out one of the major players here, and you dropped Aaron fast.
That Blight.
Yeah, between Blight and the Hound, like that, Aaron got fucked up.
Thank you, Ren.
Thank you.
You're welcome anytime. So I'm imagining right now Percy and Ren both go up to Henry looking super concerned and checking on him and stuff.
Cute.
So Percy can cast healing spells for Henry. Ren is just there for emotional support.
Cute.
Very cute. Thank you.
Call is still very concerned about the unconscious everyone. So I think Call is going to stay within stay a little ways back with their bow ready, and is just like kind of scanning the room.
This might be a long shot. Ren has spent time in woods and creepy places before. Does he recognize anything about this hag, like Arcana check worthy?
Arcana check.
Okay. That is a 5 plus a 4, so we're at a 9.
Okay. Is this just like studying it, or are you gonna go in and do some touching?
Oh wait, I think I have a bardic inspiration.
You do?
You do, yeah.
Can I? Is it a d6?
Yeah, throw it on there.
Mm-hmm, D6, yeah.
That's 11. Yeah, can Ren go and like observe it without like poking it?
Absolutely. 11 isn't super high. I don't think he has any specific knowledge on hags. You didn't really get much from this thing. its cloak is on the ground, kind of over here, still with Andy's arrow in it. On the hag itself, there doesn't seem to be a lot of places for things, but the cloak's over there.
Can I steal the cloak?
Do you want to look through it or just take it?
Look through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Do we want to do Mage Hand for this?
Ren's already doing it. If Ren was going to do Mage Hand, Ren needed to say Mage Hand earlier.
Yeah.
So Ren picks up the cloak. Just roll me a d20 and no modifiers. No saving throws necessary here.
16?
Okay. So you kind of start going through the pockets, and the first thing you find is a deck of cards that looks super normal when you pull it out. It just looks like playing cards.
Ren does not draw any of them.
Okay.
Smart man.
Call has crazy perception and has a sightline from where they are. Call very much remembers what the deck that they drew from looked like. This doesn't look like that, but also it's a deck of cards on the Keeper of Things.
Yeah, Call is immediately going to be like, be careful with that.
Okay. So I'm going to say that the deck even has a little like leather thong tied around it. What do you do with it?
He's going to observe it without unwinding the thong. Is there like the last card face up or anything like that he can look at?
So like you like turn the deck over to see the bottom of it. Okay. It's a playing card on the bottom. Like, I haven't made up a deck of cards in this universe, but it's like the 4 of diamonds equivalent.
I still have Detect Magic active.
You would still have detect
How
magic? It is
how cursed is all
fucking
this stuff?
glowing like a fucking beacon. Which I will say the cloak is as well. And there different lights are coming from the pockets of the cloak as well.
Ren wants to take all this to Barnabas later, possibly to destroy some of it.
Okay, are you going to take the things out, or
Nope. He's gonna put stuff back in and just take the whole thing.
And okay.
Maybe take the arrow out, but
So that is one thing. Kind of one of the pockets that's not glowing when you kind of pull it open and look inside. The arrow, not quick enough to do damage, but just kind of pops out of the pocket.
cool.
There's no damage to the cloak from the arrow. One last thing that I have to give Ren. With your Detect Magic up, you also see on the hip of the hag, in a little holster, or in a sheath, is a stiletto dagger.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I think it would be smart to disarm the enemy while she's vulnerable.
Okay.
Okay.
That would make sense.
I think that makes sense.
Evocation magic from the dagger, but so you take it?
Yeah. Yeah,
She
absolutely.
wakes up.
No.
No.
Do I need to roll stealth for
No.
not waking her up or something?
No,
okay.
because it was Esley told her to try to go to sleep is the super frustrating thing. So like she's trying to nap for 8 hours. Whether or not she's succeeding, she's trying to. And I hate how well you worded that.
It was all intentional.
Okay. I see that Henry and List are tying the fuck out of Miss Erin.
Yeah.
You do make a good point that it is almost midnight.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yes.
shit.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
think we will come back to this next time, and y'all can decide what you do with the hag and Miss Erin. Um, I'm
Okay.
gonna, you know what? Did anybody do anything to Miss Erin to stabilize her?
Henry would, yeah.
Henry would stable. Does Henry have spare the dying?
Yes.
Okay, then
Cantrip.
if y'all said no, I was gonna out loud roll to see if Miss Erin dies or not.
I mean, even if we want to kill Miss Erin, I don't know. Even if we want her to die, I feel like Henry would still.
Okay, I think that this is your decision to make, and you have Miss Erin is stabilized.
I don't know. Let me roll for it. Let me
Okay.
roll for it because like it's Henry, so I was like, oh, obviously he would because it's Henry. But okay, 10 or lower, he lets her do the saving throws. That's a 9. Okay, he does not stabilize her.
Okay. Just because you were talking about it, I had started rolling saving throws. We're down to the last one. 2 fails, 2 successes.
Oh my god.
And that's a 7. She is dead.
Shit, okay.
That did happen over 30 seconds, so if anyone else wants to claim that they do something.
Call's not feeling particularly forgiving, so
Yeah.
if Zerka
And
doesn't want her alive, Call's not about to step in.
Real
I.
quick story. When my mom was in the hospital in the ER, she'd broken her arm, or she dislocated her elbow, and it was pretty bad. And one of the I think one of the EMTs was telling them a story about how dangerous their fucking job is because they went to the site of a guy who'd been shot with a shotgun and were there attempting to stabilize him. And there was the barrel of a shotgun tapped him on the shoulder. And he hears this voice behind him. And this man says, "If I'd wanted him fixed, I wouldn't have shot him, would I?" And that's how Ren's feeling about Karen. So yeah, the EMT left. There was really nothing else he could
Yeah.
do at that point, I
Yep.
think.
No. EMTs should not hang around when they're being threatened with gun violence. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So there was that fun little story.
All right,
I
and
love
that
that.
is on the internet because I did not in the live
Yeah,
stream yet.